Madeline Sackstrom for birdie at the 5th.
Coming off an eagle on the par 5 4th hole.
And would take her to 9 under par. Garcia conditionally exempt here at the 4th for eagle.
I mentioned this par 5. These were the only 2 eagles.
That took her into the lead at 10 under. Lexi trying to get it going. Birdied 4. Kaylee McGinty. Pulled the putter back like maybe she wasn't sure if that was the right speed. It was, and the right line. And gets that one to drop at the par 3 5th. Could she make it 3 in a row?
She's got this putter really rolling well. Has had success around this golf course in the past and keeps it rolling.
She's played it every single year, and it's been contested. Garcia. This would be for a 6th straight 3?
Yeah.
And she's got this for birdie at the 6th.
Putting up and over a bit of a ridge there.
Yeah, just catches it. And so after 5 pars, a birdie for Karras.
It's really being aggressive and making a lot of birdies. That's a 7-iron on its way. Playing to the fatter part of the green.
This 9th hole has been really tough this week. Playing the 2nd hardest hole for the entire week. That's a to have a little bit more of
for Sophia. She looks pretty calm given the situation. We'll see how she continues to handle it as we head to the back 9.
Here on this flag day, all tangled up. 3rd shot for Lexi at the 9th. Is this a putter?
to go with putter. Just got to give it enough to get up that slope. Wow. Oh, that had a good line, Kay. Another couple revolutions.
That was really well done, though. A very simple, easy 4. She's now 4 under on the par 4s so far today.
On the right, Madeline likes to hit a slight fade with the wind a little bit off the left as well. Should suit her eye nicely to carve it into that whole location. Kay, did she take a peek at that leaderboard on the 10th hole? Could you tell?
I didn't notice it. Yes, no. Sí, no.
You worked on your Spanish in Mexico. Now's the time to bring it out, Kay.
I know. She and her caddy, Laura, are speaking fluent Spanish to each other, going up and down the fairways. But she seems pretty locked in right now, just trying to stay relaxed and enjoying the moment.
Fellow competitor, now 6 behind her. Lexi Thompson. This is at the 10th. And a 3rd at this par 5.
Really nicely done there. Plenty of green to work with.
To the 12th, and Madeline Sackstrom to get a little closer. So she answers the bogey at 10 a couple of holes later.
She hit the green at 2 here yesterday. Wasn't able to walk away with the birdie. This would be a big one. Just bounce back from the 9th hole.
Really with no problem with the wedge in her hand. Probably going to aim a little left of the flag.
She was aimed way left, Kay.
Yeah, she didn't hit that real solidly, but well, got away with it on the green.
Got a little aggressive with the chip as this one coming back.
Madeline's putting well. She has one of my favorite confident putting strokes. She gives.
Lexi Thompson's tee shot just kept going, so this is her second. And her last.
I feel like there's a lot of confidence there for Lexi to go with the wedge in that position.
Oh, she met the challenge.
She stays bogey-free. She stays in front by 2. She could pull this off tomorrow, as she nearly did last year. Had a chip that just hung on the edge, would have won it.
She just has a tendency to get a little bit stuck underneath the ball, but really looks like she's keeping the club nicely in front of her this week.
Nana Kurtz-Madsen, the Dane, at the 11th.
Yeah, great putt.
So she is 3 under on a round today and tied for 4th.
Kind of locks into that posture and then tries to keep her hands really soft.
I asked Julieta about that. It stands up straight to try and engage her core before bending over to use less hands. Unfortunately, not able to make another clutch par save there. Whole location today and a little bit of a bowl here on 12.
Not just the win, but 7 total top 10s. Lexi Thompson here.
Teed up enough that you might go under it, Karen?
You could have, but I think because of that upslope.
Chase her way up.
Sackstrom to tie the lead.
Anna's been struggling a little bit lately. Missing 3 of her last 4 cuts. Has to be freeing being out there today.
And have fallen well behind, but now Hedgen Choi for a 3rd straight birdie.
There were nobody in this group made a birdie until the 8th hole, so really not able to get a lot of momentum going. As she's gotten closer to the top of the leaderboard, she's missed 4 of her last 6 fairways, so something to watch.
Lexi, another greenside bunker. And another really good shot. Dropped back into the bunker. Nana Kurtz-Madsen to get within 1.
She read this green properly. She get it to the hole.
And so Lexi Thompson on the lower part of the golf course at Blythefield Country Club. Bunker blast to the par 3 13th to this point. 2 back. In the water off the tee, Sofia Garcia, 4th at 14.
Like Morgan said, it's tough to get it back there. It's in the shadows. That flagstick isn't only 4 paces behind.
On an upslope, so she knows how to do this one, and I think she quite fancies making this.
Yeah, look at how she's set into that left side for her balance. Keeps her weight there. This is the next few holes are going to be challenging.
Sackstrom for par.
And an awkward one, moving right. What a putt.
Right, so over at the 11th, Hedgen Choi scrambling.
Quite deliberate.
Wow, so remember she had a putt for a 4-shot lead on the 10th. 2 putted for birdie. Her lead was 3 and now her deficit is 1.
From across the green here on 13 the other direction yesterday, nailing down the speed.
Nana graduated to the LPGA Tour with 3 Epson Tour victories back when 3 wins in a season.
This week I did see her pitch in there on the 11th. quite chase it up that ridge enough. Needed to carry it probably almost another 10 yards. Missed her target. To avoid 3 consecutive bogeys.
2 of them 3 putts.
This thing just feels like it starts to unravel. Just even getting that to the hole was going to be a challenge. And she uses that line on the ball, aim it dead center, give it confident stroke.
So Kay Cockrell has dropped back to catch up with Nana Kurtz-Madsen, third at 14.
Yeah, actually had a good lie down grain from the rough. Just a matter of controlling the hit and release.
Three straight bogeys after leading by 3 up the hill at 16.
Yeah, good swing here. Could help right the ship. Needs something to go her way. That's going to be a long. Yeah, we're needing to start this about at that Meijer sign and let it fall to the right.
Oh, that was well judged.
Stats-wise, this hasn't been one of her best stats this season in terms of putting average.
She got away with that one. She'll take it.
Just drips it on the high right side.
Looking to win again. Lexi for par at 15.
Can't tell the severity of the slope here. Needs to see something go in.
Wow. Now she made a good. So an awful lot of golf to play here today. That last couple of pairs are playing the par 5 14th. 18 is a reachable par 5.
Her accurate wedge has left her with just inside 20 feet, a little downhill. I think she needs to play this outside the right edge of the hole.
Her ball striking's been really impressive today. That was not an impressive putt. She's only missed 1 green today. That's a set up for the 5 birdies she's made so far today, Kay.
In my dreams. That would be nice. What a wonderful way to play golf.
I've said it all week, but with this playing 13, 14 yards up the hill, especially to that back hole location, really have to commit to your distance. And one of the best we've seen. That's a really good spot to putt from.
Lexi again at Blythefield is in contention. The middle one is at the 14th, and that's where we find Hedge and Choi. Good tee shot. Here's her second.
Yeah, that whole location all the way in the back of the green with this iron needs to probably land it on the green here. Does so beautifully. It may trickle down to the left a little bit.
To tie the lead, that'll be for Eagle. Up at 17, Sofia Garcia.
Can she dial in that speed control? She's just really been struggling with that on this back 9. As we talked about, maybe since she saw her name at the top of the leaderboard, got a little bit tight. And old habits sometimes, that's when they show up.
There's a lot to play for Sofia. Trying to win and get into next week's KPMG Women's PGA Championship. A good finish is going to set her up for the rest of the season, get her into a few more.
143 yards to the hole, playing it closer to 155. That was a full, strong 8-iron.
Going with the 8-iron as opposed to the wedge. So we've seen some players have had more trundle on that one.
That left for birdie. Third shot at 18 for Sagstrom.
Just look for a controlled swing here. Dipped her right shoulder maybe a little bit through that shot and led to that right miss.
4-footer uphill.
She just seems to be like a streaky player, Kay. When she gets it going and she plays with that confidence and that tenacity, she really can take it deep.
And here's the birdie putt for Hye-Jin Choi. All right, 2-putt birdie for Hye-Jin. Out of position, but this for birdie.
And it is uphill. This looks like a good roll.
Nice rhythm to that stroke. Wasn't able to make the putt, save the birdie there. Poor tee shot cost her on this final closing hole, but still will certainly have a chance for another victory this season tomorrow. Lengthy one at that, but gotta lay the face open and try and splash it through the rough. Pretty textbook right there. Her chipping has been beautiful. We've seen it on full display, this back nine.
Working hard here at 17. This for par.
That should be a world-class par right here.
Where is Nana at 17?
She is amongst the trees, and actually a thinner bit of rough launched a wedge up and over.
Oh.
I mean, all in all, that was a fabulous shot.
Graded regulation after that tee shot. Wow.
She's got this for a closing birdie. And that's a 68 for Sofia Garcia. Madsen for par at 17.
That seemed a little bit like a hit and hope stroke there, Morgan.
And didn't look really comfortable in the line. Maybe hadn't quite committed to what it was going to do. Bit of a wishy putt.
One of those chasing is Hye-Jin Choi at the 16th.
Hye-Jin's played some decent golf this year. Played pretty well at the Chevron Championship. Had a good chance until Sunday. Should set up nicely for her eye. Karen likes to draw it a little bit to that back left hole location.
It's looking good.
Lexi Thompson.
We haven't seen too many putts from this spot in the green. The opposite, a little bit quick, breaking to her left.
She'll remain one back at the moment. Couple in the house at 11 under. Madeline Sackstrom and Sofia Garcia. Lexi Thompson's going to have an eagle putt at the 18th to tie Nana Kurtz-Madsen.
Kind of lifting right away post impact.
Lexi once again in contention.
Just a little bit of tree trouble here. Going to try and get something to fall to the right. Really well done from being a bit blocked out there.
So I'd say a nice 50-yard shot and allow for a little release.
Maybe air just a little right as well.
Oh, no, that didn't even get up. She caught it heavy. It's really going to take a lot of self-belief to give a good roll here.
Well, we didn't see that coming. It was a 2-shot lead for Nana Kurtz-Madsen. But a bogey finish. A couple of 3 putts.
Just so much volatility today in this leaderboard. It becomes mental, Karen, doesn't it? Just the intangible.
Yep.
We know it's not physical ability. Look at this. It's just that self-belief. I feel like for a player who has struggled to win, the best place to get their first victory is coming from behind. Really posting a low one on Sunday to get it done, rather than play with the lead and all the pressure and eyes on you. Now we'll be in that huge tie.